Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire and this is going to be the start of another weekly writing vlog. Can you see my puppy? He's taking a nap. This has actually been probably the most productive morning that I've had at my new place, which is really exciting because hopefully this will be the start of a new and just hyper productive routine. I did spend the last few days at this like fun lake house resort with my friend and her family. We went jet skiing and spent a lot of time outdoors before, you know, the end of summer. So I definitely feel very just refreshed, rejuvenated, and honestly really excited for fall. Partially because of Halloween, partially because my birthday month is in November, and partially just because I actually like when it starts to get a little bit chillier and cozier. It just feels like there's magic in the air. But anyway, I wrote down my to-do list last night and I've spent this morning cleaning and getting ready, taking the puppy on a walk, taking care of some odds and ends around the house. I've been doing a little bit of writing, so I'm about halfway through chapter 12. There's like something very cool and exciting and full of action that happens towards the latter half of chapter 12, so I'm hoping once I hit that point it will just come to me a lot faster and will just be inherently faster to write. I'm definitely trying to take a very relaxed approach to drafting, almost trying to get in a meditative state, not saying that the sentences that I'm putting down are the ones that are going to be in my final draft at all, but it's just good to keep the word count growing and just to make sure that I'm getting through my Act 2 bullet pointed list. And that helps so much. I'm genuinely shocked that this is not something I've used in the past. I think it came from a place of laziness and fear that it would stop my creativity. But it hasn't in the slightest. And in fact, it just makes it so much easier for my brain to stay on track and to make sure that I'm like hitting the plot and emotional beats that are most important to hit and that I'm getting to them in a timely manner. That's just what I've been up to. I think I'm gonna walk the puppy and then hit up a cafe here soon so I can upload actually last week's weekly vlog, see if I can get another video cobbled together because I need like some pictures and resources that require the internet. Come back here and focus more on writing and see just how far I can get with chapter 12. I think I've written about a page and a half thus far in the last hour, maybe 45 minutes. So it's like, yeah, that's good, but like I told you guys in my previous writing vlog, with this new drafting process that I'm going through where I'm not basically editing anything and I'm just trying to get the words and the ideas slightly more fleshed out from my outline onto the page, should only take me about 2 days per chapter if I'm diligent. So I definitely want to get as far as possible with chapter 12 today so I don't have to work as hard tomorrow. But that is what I'm currently up to today, so I will definitely check in with you guys in a little bit. Hey guys, so it is a Friday evening. I have been terrible about vlogging these last few days, but as you could see from my previous trips, I've been on a lot of coffee shop tours with friends. So something that I've been doing these last few days are meeting up with friends at coffee shops to get work done. So on Wednesday morning, we met up at 8 a.m. and worked for basically almost 2.5 hours. I wrote about 2,000 words in that time. So I did not finish my chapter 12, but gosh, did I come pretty darn close. Well, I made it to like one of the most exciting climactic moments in the entire book, by the way. But at least according to my Act 2 outline, I added this whole like action-packed sequence after this big climactic moment. And I don't know, I actually kind of forgot about it, but I'm so glad that I have it in my outline, because looking at it or just rereading it, it's like, wow, that is so exciting. That's so fun. That's such a great way to follow up this thing that changes the course of my main character's story. After the climax in the first act, this is probably one of the most important moments until we get to the midpoint turn. It was extremely productive, and I think waking up that early and leaving my house that early and just getting so much done before 11 a.m. was just really good for me, and a habit that I want to continue. Now, I ended up spending the night and hanging out with a close friend of mine, so I was not able to replicate that routine the next day, but my friend and I just decided to go to a different coffee shop. And because of the kind of worker she is and how we are together, it was not going to be a situation where I was going to get any writing done. So as of right now, I have not been able to do any writing today, but I got a lot of video work, YouTube work, emails sent out that needed to get done, and that got done. But it's interesting because they were similar setups, similar situations, you know, working with a friend, going to a coffee shop. But I think arriving at the coffee shop at 8 a.m. versus today, where we didn't get to the coffee shop, we didn't sit down until like 1:30, made such a big difference even in my productivity levels and my energy levels. And so I would really like to finish my chapter 12 tomorrow morning, because I have a game night that night. I'm gonna have my mom and some friends come over, and we're gonna play Catan. So obviously, if I wanna play with the least amount of guilt as possible, then I need to try to get my chapter 12 completed.
He's admiring your horses.
Yeah, he loves horses.
Look at the way he's looking at them. It's just like the utmost respect.
Hello friends, it is Monday and my last check-in for this vlog, and I'm running around like a maniac, but what's new? So Saturday I had a game night and also found some furniture that I desperately needed for my new place at this very random garage sale, so that was exciting. Sunday, which would have been the clips you guys just watched, my friend randomly invited me to the last day of the Renaissance Fair that I completely forgot was going on in Des Moines, and the cool thing was that they they allowed pets, so Yukon and I were both able to go. It was a beautiful day and windy and not too hot, so it was really good for Yukon, and he could see other dogs. And every step we took, we were constantly stopped by people who asked to pet him, which was very sweet, but that went on for 2.5 hours just non-stop. And then my friend's family afterwards was having a barbecue that I went to, and then we took like a 4-mile hike in the woods in the middle of the night. So today was when I got a lot of video editing, but most importantly, writing done. And I finally finished my chapter 12 draft. It definitely took me a minute because it's a really long chapter. My next chapter, at least according to my plotting sheet, is extremely short. So chapter 12, that took me a hot minute, was like 3.5 pages of bullet points, versus my next chapter, chapter 13, is half of 1 page. So I'm super eager to just like bang that out tomorrow. However, I had to stop because I'm all like sporty chic because me and my friends are about to go indoor rock climbing. Please let me know if there's any specific fiction projects that you are working on and what stage in the drafting or editing process you're in with them down in the comments below. I love hearing from you guys and what you're reading or writing or working on. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in next week's vlog. Bye!